Welcome to my recap video of 2025. I am going to talk about all the things that I have achieved, learned, and traveled to. Talk about my experiences and a little bit about my 20s. So let's start off of the things that I have learned in 2025. I learned to ride horses, drive a car, make baklava, make mercimek çorbası, cake pops, learn to do, and also a little secret, I also started learning how to play the guitar. Then, about my travels. I traveled to Turkey for the first time in my 20s, all alone, and I did that 2 times. I went to my niece's engagement and wedding. When I went to Turkey for my niece's wedding, I also was one of the witnesses of the wedding. I did my signature, and when I did my signature, I went to pass my pen to the person next to me. Pen's ink got in my hand, so I had a dot in my hand of the pen. It didn't go out for, I don't know, maybe 3 days. And I really wanted to see the mosques in Izmir, so I went to a mosque and I thought, you know what? I came early, so why don't I go pray with the Ummah? After the first four sunnahs, I saw the imam go from left to right and he started reciting something. So I was like, what's going on? So I asked the girl next to me and she told me that we were actually praying Juma prayer, and that's how I ended up praying Juma prayer. So that's a little bit funny about my first Juma prayer. On the way when I was going back to Belgium, and I was in the bathrooms, that's where I found the phone. And I opened the phone and I called, and it was next to the masjid. So I thought, okay, maybe they went to the masjid. So I went to the masjid, and the person on the phone is calling, and he says to me, that person's flight is leaving at 6 p.m. to Umrah. And I was shocked when I heard that, because I didn't expect to see Umrah travelers. They were all so happy, and they said, oh, you of course want to dua, right? And I had to laugh about that. And I said, can you pray for me? And she said, oh, what do you want me to pray for you? I said, a nasib. Okay, everyone needs a nasib, okay? We make fun about it, but at the end of the day, everyone wants to get married. I also want to get married. So why should I close my chances? So I asked her to pray for me to find a good nasib for myself. It's always something before something happens. It's always my last days in Turkey that I have to do things that I didn't do the whole trip and get backlash. I got rabies vaccinations. I was petting the cat and the cat scratched me because of the rabies vaccinations that I had to get done. And in Belgium, there's only one place that has these rabies vaccinations, and it's in Antwerp. When we went back to our car, I saw a Thai restaurant, and normally I like Japanese food, like the Japanese noodles and the Korean noodles. I like noodles, so I tried Thai noodles, and they were also very delicious. I tried my aunt's wedding dress, and I was just mesmerized because it's a really pretty wedding dress, and she gifted it to me. In 2024, I tried it on once, and she loved it. And this year, she said, you know, all my daughters are married, and she said, I just wanted that you had a memory of me, and she gifted me her wedding dress. I'm honored to have her wedding dress, and we have that just special bond, and I am really emotional about this. 2025, I started again going to jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu is Japanese. I almost got my brown belt. Okay, almost. That's one before black. I will get my brown belt the first thing in 2026. This year I went to 2 car shows. I love cars. Don't tell me in the comments, okay, what's this car, what's that car? I don't know, okay? I just love the car, how it looks. I don't care if it drives this, if it's go this fast, if it has this much engine, or it has this color and blah blah blah. I don't care about that. If the car looks good, if the car looks nice, that's enough for me, okay? That's enough for me. But I went to 2 car shows. One was about classic cars, and one was with modern cars, a bit more futuristic cars. At the beginning of the year, I got my Instagram stolen. I clicked on a link, and that's how I got my Instagram stolen. I also chemically burned my face. I will show some pictures about that too. How did I chemically burn my face? I used makeup that was overdue, so I had to get rid of everything and buy new things instead of them, and that costs a lot of money. I went in total to 8 weddings, one in Turkey. Also about that car, I learned how to drive a car, yes, but I also scratched my mom's car. For myself, I think that I am a really good driver. I'm not going to lie about that. So yeah, I scratched my mom's car. And my mom turned to me, "You scratched the car?" And I said, "Yeah, I can't go back in time." It's true, I can't go back in time and unscratch the car, I ate the first baklava, and then I ate the red ribbon for a nasib. You can call me crazy, you can call me everything you want, but I did it, so it's not bad. It just goes out your system. It's not bad for your health, so it's okay. Anyways, and then I come to the last 2 things that I really had to do before 2025 ended, and that is to go to Köln in Germany, film the Kemal Sunal video. I did that. I also went to the Köln Mosque, the blue mosque that's like a blue mosque that's so famous, and I went there and prayed 2 times. Prayed inside the mosque 2 times, and then I went to take the Kemal Sunal video, and after that we went home because it was getting late. And also, after the second prayer that we did, also saw 4 janaza. Janaza, it's when people are dead, when people die, they will come in front of the mosque, and the Hoja will let you, the Imam will let you pray janaza prayer. Janaza is when people die. And for the first time in my 20s, I also prayed janaza prayer. I don't know what happened. That's not my thing to know. I just know that I prayed, and I hope they go to Jannah. I didn't expect when I said that I wanted to do my first in my 20s that I was going to get rabies, that I was going to pray Jannah as a prayer for these people. So I know that Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajoon. I think I said it right. I have to look it up, but that we come from Allah and we will go back to Allah. And I said that I want to try out my first in my 20s. I didn't really mean about these things, but I did try like horse riding. I learned how to make baklava. I did baklava 3 times this year, and I just want to say that I'm so happy and grateful for all the things that I learned this year. And for 2026, it's not for me a new year. Yeni yılı kutlamıyoruz. For 2026, I have a lot of things that I have to do because I'm a very busy person. I'm going to turn 22 in 2026. I'm also excited about that. Thank you for watching until the end. I don't know if it's a long video because I still have to edit it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you want. Also follow me on Instagram. I will see you in the next video.